The origins of the promotional page, the new Mass.gov content type for focused awareness efforts, go back to the days of percussion, before EOTSS and PFML became household acronyms, before we knew the singular form of quadruple was Drupal. As if your reports, policies, and programs didn't already sell themselves, Mass.gov authors wanted splashier web pages to call more attention to their content. The standard offerings just weren't cutting it. The terms campaign landing and initiative page were coined and brought up over and over when we met with you. But before we could launch a campaign page, we needed a way for you to organize content and make it easy to find. There also needed to be a way for you to track data on content so that you could measure and analyze how effective it was, so that you could monitor feedback and site visitors and make data-driven improvements. All this came together over the past 2 years thanks to your efforts. Then we got nudged last year by the EOTSS HR and recruiting team and the governor's office about making Mass.gov flashier. Enter the promotional page. EOTSS wanted a more visually compelling way to promote tech hiring across state agencies and needed a way to funnel prospects to the Taleo job application. Initially, they went outside Mass.gov and built a page using WordPress. That page worked fine, but the EOTSS team considered it a short-term fix. They wanted a page that not only looked great, but that was easy to edit. They came to us with a mock-up based on ideas from sites inside and outside of Mass.gov. We worked to understand their page's purpose, what it needed to communicate. Then we looked at what it had in common with other promotional scenarios to understand the purpose that content type had to serve overall. We considered dozens of components. Here's what their tech jobs promotional page looks like today. It gives their team a chance to emphasize the human side of human resources through images, video, and links to case studies. While EOTSS had the first promotional page in the works, the governor's office published the first. The lieutenant governor had key meetings in the fall with municipal leaders. She wanted to highlight grant information, so her team created content, including an application calendar. But to showcase all of this at the Metropolitan Area Planning Council's annual statewide conference, and to make a clear call to action, they wanted something with more oomph, and that's where the promotional page came in. The EOTSS and Community Compact Connector pages are very different from each other. And from speaking to your teams over the years, we knew you'd come up with many more great ideas for this uniquely flexible and colorful Mass.gov content type. The danger in this is that these pages could break the overall site design that you've worked so hard with us to build. So we started giving serious thought to what to call this content type and what rules should be applied to it. We've been informally referring to it as a campaign page since the vision was that it would be time-bound for time-bound promotions. We reached out to a dozen of you to find out what you'd call it, figuring the name could reemphasize the goal of such pages. We ran possibilities such as campaign marketing and campaign landing pages by authors. Most rejected campaign as being too political, and marketing as being too limited. The words promotion and promotional came up repeatedly, so we went with the latter. We revealed the promotional page in December as an early holiday gift and invited you to experiment. But we asked you to take a brief training before publishing because the content type includes very different features like outsized images and a mandatory unpublished date. Sure enough, requests for office hours training have flooded in. And as a special prize, all of you here today will be considered trained by the end of this meeting. You're all winners. The best part of the trainings has been hearing about your plan. Some pages like Mass Wildlife's on the Endangered Species Protection Act's 30th anniversary have gone live. Take comfort in the New England medicinal leech thriving due to this act. Other pages, some in draft state and the CMS, might focus on real ID or a cool tree contest. And don't be surprised if you see us using promotional pages to market future user group meetings. Thanks.